Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Out to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Viking 18. Hey, ready.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing, Rudolph. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. And anyone hit?
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Dodd. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 20 at the Cowboys' 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, here's Hurts. That is caught, and he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set, go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
13 yards. And the
Now Rudolph. That caught by Davis. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Seven Pirates.
Here's Rudolph. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
12 yards.
First time to Lamb in this one. And it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Ready?
Back to throw is Rudolph. Moving to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Ready? Break. Let's go now. Bronco 80.
To throw is Rudolph. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 boxes. 60.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Get it! Let's go!
Drive will start on the ground. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dre, set! On anyone else!
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Up the sideline. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Hurts working in the pistol. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Hey, 73!
3rd and long for Hurts. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by by Rasul Douglas. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rudolph. Moving left. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. No touch that. Carl again. Trimmer. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Eagles have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Warriors 17. Get it. Let's go.
Throwing, Rudolph. And that one incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Go. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
18 Rumble, 18 Ready Lions, Buffalo 18.
Rudolph looking to throw. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy.
On the jump.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Purple 80. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, You can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Luka 19. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Second and 6.
Come on, go!
Again, it's Pollard. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Pat! 70 Timberwolves!
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Dragon 6, ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 6.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Down, ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, set. Check up.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. He'll get about 2. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second
48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Trimmer.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mozzie Smith in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's taken in, and this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
18 Rattler, 18 Rat, Hawk, 70, Hawks.
Now Rudolph, flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Rolling to the left. Off he goes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
Here's Rudolph. Forced out wide. He'll take off again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, stack.
Back to throw is Rudolph. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nolan Smith getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
60 bites, 60 bites. Ready.
Draw play. Here comes Pollard. Nice run here on second down, inside the 5, with more options now available for third and goal.
Gain of 7 yards. It's now third and goal.
Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Rudolph. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 73. No touchdown. No.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
For Eagles, first down.
Great.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He's got room to the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? 19 Lions. Come on. Hey, nothing. Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great. Set. I know you want it.
Hurts to the air on first down. Flushed to his left. And That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
Great, set.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he's going to take this past the 45. But that's good enough for a first down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They're going to run it. This is Phil Maffa. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 7. Ready. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
19 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Let's go.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up the 2nd.
Cowboys, go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. It's Ricorian Bennett off the corner. There to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Rudolph the 40. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Ready, set. Buffalo 18. Here we go, set. Rep 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
In motion, Lamb. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Don't touch. Hey! Trimmer, trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Great.
They'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. Oh, that one is incomplete. Man, that was something. What an adventure. Out of the pocket, looking for something downfield. Cannot connect. And it was an exciting incompletion. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now an injured player on the field, and that's the quarterback, Jalen Hurts, who is shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get
caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. All of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Good effort, just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they will finally run him down. Big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34.
What I loved most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
180. Carl Vieni. Hey, 73. Delta.
Again, Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Past the 40. To the 20. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
60 Bison.
They'll go down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.